drivers got a tough life, you know, and there's some other bigger chains out there that don't want the drivers. We want the drivers. That's why I built 3 truck stops.
So even more truck parking. So this is awesome. So they got what? 4 locations, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. So they got 3 running that's your friendly Gus, and they have that neighbor's one that's your friendly Gus. You want to get that friendly Gus touch. You know, let's talk a little bit about, you know, the other day you said I made that video, and then you're like, oh boy, you're like friendly Gus. You're like, what location now, right? So tell me about that a little bit.
Well, you made the video and you said the friendly Gus in Dublin, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm thinking to myself, the old one, the new one, or the new one? Because at this exit, you have the original friendly Gus with truck parking on the south side of I-16. And then they built this facility, 6 years ago? And so when we get road calls to the friendly Gus on Highway 19, it's like, okay, which one? What do you mean, which one? I said, there's 2 of them at that exit, and there's another one at exit 49 they expanded to add truck pumps and a heck of a lot of truck parking.
You know, we partner with Ambest and a multi-service field card group, and they're a field card for owner-operators, and they want to give you a free shirt or hat. And you don't got to pick a mother trucker one, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You know? Now you got to do me a favor now. You got to do me a favor now. You got to put on the hat, and we got to rock together. So what's the best advice? 30 years in the game for all these drivers, man.
I would say, other than saving your money, going after what you believe that you deserve.
Nice.
If you deserve more, then create more. So if there's no jobs available, you create a job.
I love that.
You know,
Man, that's beautiful. So what's going on with the history in here? We're talking behind the scenes, and you're like, we got to talk about some of this wood right here.
Yeah. So I appreciate you coming down. So I'm Matt, and I'm the president of Friendly Gus. I'm married into the family. So my wife's great-great-grandfather actually had a house where we're standing now. His old homestead. He moved up here when he was 15 years old. We have a little history back here on that. But so when he came, we got in the wholesale grocery business in 1915. So over time, we slowly evolved into 1971. My wife's grandfather, my father-in-law's father, started the C-store business. So we were in the convenience store world, and in 2019, there's an old homestead here, and we took it down and put in this new truck stop. And I wanted to highlight, and you see throughout the truck stop itself, all this heart pine.
Yeah.
That was the bones of the house that sat where we stand here today. So it's a lot of really cool, rich history. We're a 5th generation family business. My brother-in-law and I now are running the operation. My father-in-law, Guy Cochran, he did a really good job of getting us kind of to where we are now and really making the brand Friendly Gus known. I know you got a lot of guys mentioning about the fried chicken. He was the one that really helped to build that brand. So we're really proud of that. And we really we were one of the first truck stops on I-16. So we really appreciate all the truckers out there and know that they have such a tough, life and really a day-to-day grind. So we actually have a truck stop across the street. And
I've never seen anyone do that. Like, you know, I'm like, you know, who the heck does that? You know, who the heck has another truck stop across the street? I know real estate ain't cheap right now. So what's the reason behind that?
We just love truckers so much, man. So we built that one in 2005. And it did well, but there is a need for parking. There's a need for overnight parking for food. So we ended up building this one across the street in 2019. So we are our own biggest competitor. And then last year we actually expanded another C-store 2 exits up on exit 49 on Highway 257, and added a bunch of truck parking there and did in a high flow diesel canopy there as well. So
when you come here and you see Friendly Gus, you see a big brand name Ambest right next to it, you know. Can you guys talk about your guys' relationship on that and what that is?
Sure. So they've been a huge integral partner to us. So truthfully, when we're joking about it, but when you do build across the street, you really got to make sure you can get some additional gallons, to your site, because you're basically robbing Peter to pay Paul. So we partnered with Ambest, and this was our first Ambest location. We have 4 now. But they did a really good job of helping us to get additional gallons, get additional visibility to the site. and we have since added the one across the street as Ambest to catch them up to them, and then the one down the road I mentioned as well. So they've been a great partner. Shane's done a great job on the marketing side. So we couldn't be happier with the relationship we got with them.
I love that. And Shane, words with you, because I know that I've seen it. A lot of travel centers, they apply to be a part of an Ambest, and you guys usually like to pick the good mom and pops. I've seen that. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience and what you saw when you saw Friendly Gus?
Oh yeah, these guys are great to work with. They're all about helping the drivers out. We've been working together for, about 5 years.
Yeah. And
that's the thing that shines through, is these guys are about the drivers and taking care of them. So it's just been a pleasure.
I love that.
As I mentioned, this is the family history. We got a brief. I failed to mention, so the great-great-grandfather was B.F. Cochran, and B.F. stands for Benjamin Franklin. So a very strong, patriotic man, but this is the kind of the lineage here and of the Cochran family. And it's got a brief narrative of kind of our history, how we ended up getting to where we are now. So we're very blessed to have a strong family history in Lawrence County in the Dublin area. I'd be remiss if I didn't highlight our great crew. Some of our wonderful ladies here working. Say hello.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Got our hands clean it.
Yeah.
This is where all the magic happens.
Let's check it out.
Back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Ladies, how are y'all? They got lunch prepping.
Oh my God.
We got this baked chicken going today.
Woo! Look at that. This is good, girl. It looks
Beverly,
good.
this is our store manager.
Oh yeah. So
She gets her hands dirty.
I seen you everywhere, wearing every hat in this store and helping out. You jumped in the kitchen. You opened the door for me. You're just everywhere. They're lucky to have you. I'll tell you that.
Do a little bit of everything.
I love it.
When we started in
appreciate you, boss.
1979, we did food day one. So we've been doing food for over 45 years.
45 years?
Yeah.
Because everybody says this chicken is bomb. I gotta try some of this food. Right
What do you
here.
think, man?
You come here a lot? Hey, you want to be on video, or you don't have to be? Okay, hey, let's shout it out. Let's shout out somebody.
I'm Sean, man, from Savannah, Georgia. I stop here all the time, man. Get me some breakfast.
So tell me what's up with this breakfast, because people love it.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good?
It's pretty good.
You recommend it for other people?
Recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, I love that.
Hey, so on a chicken, so we developed our own breader that we've got hidden in a vault, super secret recipe. But it's a proprietary breader. We put it on our chicken. That's what we think makes it stand out. It's really good. So you got to try some before you head out.
Yeah. Let's do the walkthrough. All right. Guys, let's walk this way. Oh yeah.
This is some new merch we got, so we gotta make sure we got that. We gotta make sure we get a plug to that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm horrible at it. I never plug my own stuff. It's just, you know what I mean?
Off the shelf.
Oh shoot, before I even get your name, I think the thing we need to talk about is the health in this industry, because I haven't seen a driver look as fit as you in a while, brother.
You got to keep up. You got to keep up, and out there is hard. So eating healthy and trying to make sure that you're doing the best you can and trying to stay alert and safe. It's all about health and fitness. So
why you come to Friendly Gus, man? Everybody keeps on talking about this breakfast, man.
The fuel is good. The prices is good. It's the best Southern breakfast I've had since I used to live in South Carolina. So it's some real good breakfast, and it's clean. The bathrooms are clean. It's a one-stop shop,
Hey, wait up! Hey! I didn't pay for this interview, man.
No, you didn't. No, we just happened to stop by chance, chance.
Back looking in, this is where that original homestead was, and we've cleared all this out. But as you look around, we're talking about truck parking. We've got.
What's up? You gotta stop already.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm creating accidents, man.
You're a celebrity, man. So we got about 50 spots back here that are paved, and we got an additional overflow gravel lot, and we got plans to put in a truck wash over here as well. So
you got all this
all
parking.
this property, yeah, it's a little over 10 acres, yeah.
Wait, how many acres?
About 10.
10 acres?
Yeah.
And then you got 3 locations?
Yeah, man.
For them park at?
That's right.
Wait up, we keep on saying how close this other one is. How close is this other location?
Hey man, I'm throw a rock at it. I can probably walk over there and get there in about a minute. You got some of your followers coming.
What's up? Are you all right with being on camera? Yeah. You good with it?
Yeah.
Let's go. Hey, I never went and saw 2 trucks, and both of y'all were rocking with me, man.
Yeah.
Let's get it. There's no one over here, but let's walk over here real quick. What's your name, brother?
Me, I'm Chad.
My name is Shannon McBride.
Man, so Who the heck you guys work for?
We work for Williams Brothers Trucking out of Hazelhurst, WBT for short. We haul logs, anything got to do with wood, from pallets to chips, sawdust, bark. Yeah, and
Man, that's dope.
hey, Williams WBT, they rock, man. Great company, best company I done worked for. I've been trucking for probably about 8 or 9 years now.
Who's the boss of that company? Who's the boss of that company? Because they need to write a bigger check for y'all. This sounds like a free commercial for them.
As I know, it's Roger Williams, and I know Hubert Williams, and maybe some other owners in the mix I haven't met yet. But yeah, those two guys right there, they rock, man. They hard-working old men, yeah.
I love that. And you know, when you're talking about logging, how heavy did that go?
Oh man, I've hauled up to 101,000 pounds gross.
What does DOT say to y'all?
We got overweight permits, so they try not to mess with us too much.
I love that. I love that,
Yes,
man. So what brings you here, man? The breakfast?
Just grabbing a cold refill to keep it trucking on the road.
That's cool, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
cool. I'm learning about Friendly Gus, so you know me, I always tell the truth. So, should drivers stop here or not? What do you think?
I mean, it's been a great place. I've stopped here for years. They got good food and good place to stay, and got good showers and all. So
That's awesome, brother. And yourself, brother?
I stop to get a drink, refresh, and just keep going, keep pushing.
I love it, man.
Heading to get a load of bark now.
I love it. So at the end of the day, shout out to anyone at home.
My grandma and my baby girl, Savvy, I love you.
Oh, that's it.
just my two beautiful girls, Calvin and Soraylan, and my family. I love y'all.
Oh man, hey, I appreciate y'all.
Sir. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Meeting you, man.
Yeah, so this was the gravel lot I was telling you about. So this is additional overflow parking. We got a special, because we're close to the port, so we got special designated parking for guys that hit the port. You know, they live around the area, so they'll park their day vehicles here, pick up their truck, run back and forth, and come back and drop off.
So you let them do all sorts of stuff here.
Yeah, well, we just try to make it convenient. You know?
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. You know what I feel like we need to do? You know, one of those segments where it's like, will it start? Y'all think that will start? You know, comment down below. Pleasure to meet you, sir. You know, introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Alvin Darrisaw from Wrightsville, Georgia. I currently live in Augusta, Georgia, and I'm a trucker here, always along the I-16.
I love it.
75 headed to Atlanta, Georgia.
You know, why are you stopping at Friendly Gus?
The food, they have good food.
Dude, I didn't eat the food. Okay, tell me the truth. Is it the breakfast or is it the lunch? What I need to save my stomach for?
Both. They got one on both sides. So if I'm going west, I stop on this side. If I'm going east, I stop on that side.
They weren't joking because I was like, hey, I'm not an entrepreneur, but I don't think you're supposed to open another business right next to a business. But, you know.
Gas station foods in the South are always the best.
Hey, I love it. You know.
Right.
Shout out to anyone at home.
Shout out to all my people in Wrightsville, Georgia, my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brothers, and yeah, that's what's up.
That's cool. And this is the man right here. You got intro yourself.
I'll be at, my wife gets tickets to the Masters all the time.
Nice, I can hang out with you.
Yeah, he was just. We were just having a conversation. And I said, you know, what's up with this Friendly Gus? You know, and he said, it just matters what side you're on, because if I'm on the other side, I'll go get breakfast on this.
Listen to this man. He knows what he's talking about. I heard you say too, in the South, convenience store is where it's at.
Yeah, convenience store. Down here in the South, you find a local convenience store. Got good food.
So it's a funny story. I'm from Atlanta, and I moved out here. I'm married into the family. I work here now. So
oh, really?
yeah, about 6 years ago. And my dad had stopped off in one of the stores about 15 years ago. He's like, hey, you got to try that chicken. I was like, I ain't eating in a convenience store.
Oh, man.
And now I work in it, man. That's great. I eat here every day.
Oh, yeah. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
You know, so at the end, you know, who we shouted out, you say?
All my people in Wrightsville, Georgia, which is about 20 minutes north of here. That's where I'm from. Herschel, yeah, that's where I'm from. Yeah, so good to see you, man. Nice to meet you.
I love you, brother.
All right, take it easy.
Hey, man.
Seeing a lot of heavy duty like towing and recovery type stuff. We got a shop right down the road.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to check that out. So, you know, people were talking about you. CNC towing. Yeah. Maybe we need to do one of those segments. Will it start?
Yeah. Hey, I doubt that one starts. You might find a garden, but.
The question is, who you want to shout out at home?
Shout out at home? Probably my wife and kids for putting up with me, you know.
Yeah. Smart man. Smart man.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's see. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. I should be going 6 Dublin, Georgia. You know, that's some key.
Dublin, Georgia.
7 Dublin, Georgia. 8 Dublin, Georgia. 9 Dublin, Georgia. 10 Dublin, Georgia.
Look at that.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Look at that. So it takes about 10 seconds, y'all.
Yeah.
It really does. And there's some. So look at all this parking.
Drive around the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And you know, that is cool. And you know, it's look, every travel center has to do what they have to do. But for, you know, a family organization to want to build another travel center for more parking for drivers, that's cool. That's what it's about.
Yeah, and I really do like that lot where they can drop their cars, because the port, I mean, I came from the port this morning.
Yeah, it was.
That traffic is.
It was a bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's just a tremendous amount of cargo going through there, and you see, you know, that port is a big port.
Oh yeah, they got some nice trucks driving in here.
Yeah,
it's good stuff. We had to stop the whole operation. Why? What's going on?
All right, so we talk about our food. Miss Gloria, this right here is the reason our food. How long you been with us?
6 years.
6 years. Last year, she never missed a single day of work, and she puts out the best food you have ever had in your life. Ain't that right?
That's right.
And she makes it happen. So I had to stop her. She works so constantly. I had to pull her out of the kitchen to give her the highlight, because she does an amazing job. So I wanted to recognize her. She really makes it. I don't make that food. She makes it. She's the reason it makes it good.
And when you see this video, young lady, they were loving the food. Okay.
Okay.
So they love you. So we appreciate you.
She's the secret sauce.
Yeah, I love it. All right, Mutha Trucker. So everybody's been talking about this food right here. I think I got like a pork chop sandwich or something like that. I'm gonna try this out real quick, and I'm gonna see how good this really is. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Mutha Truckers, I'm out here at Friendly Gus. We're just interviewing everybody, you know. I like the truth about stuff. All the managers are gone, so we could do all the crap talking we want now.
That's right.
Introduce yourself.
My name's Steve. I'm from Dublin, Georgia, and I work for JB Clark Transport.
Awesome. So, tell me, how long have you guys been delivering fuel out here to Friendly Gus?
For about 30 years.
30 years?
Yes.
And how much for yourself? How long you been driving a truck?
I've been driving a truck for 17 this year.
Really? I thought you were like 22 years old, sir.
Man, thank you. You need to get your eyeglasses changed.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Any tips for people that want to get in the game of maybe some fuel hauling?
Yeah, go. Get your hazmat and everything, and you got to be very diligent with with the diesel loads and the gas loads. One little boo-boo and you got $500,000 mess on your hands.
I heard that. Any shout outs at home before you get in trouble?
Yeah, shout out to all the other drivers out there. Make sure y'all stay between the white lines now.
We drove all this way, 10 Dublin, Georgias. I was going from Mississippi to Dublin, Georgias, right? You said, we want to check out the parking, but also there's a couple people you wanted me to meet. So,
yeah, we got our store. Well, you already met Gloria. I think you met Steve, who happened to be here. Billy Jump's a great manager. He was here since we've opened.
How you doing, sir?
Good. How about you?
Doing well. I'm doing well. So, how you like working here?
I enjoy it. I've been here 20 years, so I must enjoy it.
20 years? 20 years, yes. So, when it comes to truck drivers, what are your thoughts? Because there's so many establishments that, they don't care for the trucker no more.
Let's keep me going. I can't buy groceries. There were no truck drivers, plain and simple. But there's two ends of that. They got to have fuel too. We got to keep them going for them to keep us going.
My father-in-law said you need to work in the truck stop before you do anything at the corporate level. So this was the store I actually trained in. That young lady over there, Christy Wright, she actually taught. She didn't want to be on camera. She taught me on the register. So she actually trained me in the La. She's done a great job too. But this is a store I worked in, so I'm real. They've done a great job here. I love that. That's right.
So one thing I know about good people is good people never want to be highlighted for helping others out. And that's great that this man right here saying that, you know, for him to learn some of these ropes, he had to learn from the best, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Of course.
And, you know, and hey, you know, how long you been working here?
11 years.
Why you look 19?
I don't know.
What's going on, girl? What's going on? Why are we starting this conversation? You lying to me?
I don't know. I'm not. I'm.
You know, you look great.
Thank you.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
And, you know, we don't have a TikTok channel we're doing yet, but if you were to do one, you think you got a name for it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, you know, oh, Chrissy's. That's the one. That might be the one. Friendly Chrissy. Hey, we love your smile. We love you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And that's cool to see him do that.
Yeah.
You know, I love it.
So one person I do have to shout out to is Tina Simpson. She's our supervisor.
Yeah.
She definitely don't want to get recognition or be on camera, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention her. She's awesome. So we did a renovation here recently. It's a little dated. We had an old blue tile floor, a lot of old tile on the walls, and we closed down for about a week and updated it. So it's a little bit smaller footprint than the one across the street. The truck parking is just as important here. We have a huge day lot for guys out front for their car park, and then we have an overflow lot there, and we have a lot across the street. So yeah, so we focus on parking here as well. So.
Hey, Mike, you know, you and I are good friends. You know, and wait up. When I say good friends, you're supposed to say something back, sir.
Okay, yes, definitely so.
You know, so I always see Ambest, but then there's some about this Ambucks, right? And so what is that? Is that something I got to pay you? What is that for the truck drivers?
Okay, the Ambucks program is our driver reward program. There's no cost in it at all for the driver to be a part of. It's strictly money on the table for a driver. He buys fuel, he earns points, he can use those points for anything in the store, buy food, and here at Friendly Gus, they've got some of the best chicken there is. So the driver buys fuel regularly, he can get free lunch 2 or 3 times a month.
You know, and do you feel like there are some drivers that always go to an Ambest location but don't take advantage of the Ambucks?
Sure, drivers don't always realize how simple it is. It's not the situation where they've got to have a physical card anymore. They can enter their telephone number right at the pin pad and earn their points every time.
Okay, cool. So it's real simple. And hey, all you mother truckers out there, man, you know, if you're spending the money already, might as well get free food, drinks, and whatever you need. So this is awesome. No, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
I'm trying to catch you when you was in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, sir.
At the Truckstop, at the
Yes,
Chrome
sir.
Shop.
Uh-huh.
But I keep missing you.
Then we're here now.
Yeah,
We're
you
here.
told me. I saw you on your podcast. Hey man, I like what you do for truckers. I like the information you put out there for us. You're keeping it real information at real time.
Yes. Shout out anyone at home.
Shout out to my wife and my brother and my sister.
We've been talking. The narrative today has been more truck parking. So what's the future of Friendly Gus? And you know, we talked behind the scenes, and you said there's some cool things coming up.
Yeah, man. So we just, as of late year before last, we expanded the C-store we had and did a high flow diesel expansion and additional parking.
Yeah.
Just 2 exits up on Highway 257. And recently, on May 1st, we acquired another truck stop on Highway 441, exit 51, the Neighbors Express, and they've got an additional lot for parking as well. So I feel like if any stop on I-16, you will find a space at Friendly Gus.
This is awesome right here. You know, we got a multi-service fuel card.
Yes, sir.
They wanted to show some love to truck drivers.
Yes, sir.
And so they got a fuel card for the owner-operators out there.
Yes, sir.
So how long you been driving a truck?
About 4.5 years now.
4.5 years?
Yes, sir.
So on them, man. They just want to show you some love. You like a hat? You like a shirt? What you want?
I get a hat.
Yeah, get a hat, man. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Yes,
you know,
sir.
and it's just not me. It's my partners. It's Ambest.
Yes,
you know, they brought me here. Friendly Gus brought me here.
Yeah.
And then, you know, multi-service fuel card.
crazy?
Want to hook people
I
up.
ain't think hot shot. Let's make it to your side.
Hey, you better stop.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
have a great day.
You have a blessed one.
Yes, sir. Partnered up with Ambest and multi-service fuel card group. And they want to give away some free Mother Trucker Big Ortiz merch to people that care about truck drivers. What's your name, sir?
Fred.
Fred?
Yes.
You know, so it's like Fred with Friendly Gus, right? And how long you been working here, sir?
Over 40 years.
40 years? What do you do for them?
I restock coolers and help customers when they need help. If they ask me a question, I try to answer.
At the end of the day, the question I have for you, since you talk to a lot of truck drivers, you know, when you think of a truck driver, you know, what do they mean to you?
they mean a lot because if it weren't for truckers, the stuff that we have in here, we wouldn't be getting it.
Oh, right here. And what's your name, brother?
I'm Chad Whitfield.
Chad Whitfield. You know, he a mother trucker himself. A part of Ambes and Multi-Service Field Card Group. We want to give you a free mother trucker hat, man. So I'm on great. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you, man. Look at this right there. That's for you, man. That's for you, my friend. I appreciate you. You know, all I want to say is a part of Ambes and Multi-Service Field Card Group. They want to hook y'all with some merch, man.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, pick something out, brother. Hey, man.
Y'all coming through Dublin.
Let them
This
know.
right here, this corridor right here is some of the best food right here on our 16 corridor. So come
Are you
through.
serious?
Every
Is
54.
Friendly Gus the best? Wait up.
Most
Did they pay you to say this?
Nah, not at all.
Come
They
on.
need to, though.
They need to.
Well, Alex, I just wanted to thank you so much, man. And I did, to all your viewers, to all the drivers out there, I did want to give you a shout out to you, Alex. A lot of you guys see Alex just through a screen, but I'll tell you, he's the real deal. Like, he is all about you guys. He is completely humble and gracious in the way that he supports our business. So I want you guys to support him and all that you do, because he is a real deal and he is all about making your lives better. So we appreciate the partnership, man. Thank you so much for coming. It's been a really great day for us.
That's awesome, you know. And Shane, you know, how's it been, you know, coming in here, hanging out? What are your last thoughts, brother?
Oh, it's great. I love working with these guys. I love working with you. The love that you get from the drivers and just that true community, it's awesome to see.
We got to get an autograph.
Yeah, you better stop.